Hello learners, this is Habiba with Excel with me. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is research in education, with the subtopic tools of research. In the previous class we have understood the characteristics of a good research tool, that is validity, reliability. The third one we are going to discuss today, that is usability. Already we have understood clearly about both the characteristics, that is validity, what are the types of it, that is content validity, criterion related validity and construct validity. And also we have understood about the reliability. What are the methods of reliability we have understood, that is test, retest method, and then the split half method, the alternate or parallel form method, and then the rational equivalence method. Let's start with today's topic, that is usability, the third characteristic of a good research tool, that is usability. Now the usability of a tool depends on majorly first its objectivity. That means it should not be biased, it should be clear and effective, or cost effective also. That means sometimes it will be costly, or sometimes it will be less, or sometimes it will be free also. That we have to check it out, what does our research suits for. Then the time and effort required to administer it. Obviously after conducting any questionnaire or interview or rating scale, what is the time and what is the effort required to administrate, that is also very important. And then how easy it is to analyze and draw conclusions through its use, that is most important thing which is dependent on usability. A tool should yield objective information and results, obviously. In other words, the results should be independent. Just now I told objectivity, it should not be biased. Researchers thinking, they should not have their personal judgments there in the results. The results should be independent. If it cannot yield objective data, that means we say that it is not usable. Obviously if it is not correct or objective without any personal bias, that will not be a usable. Then if the tool can be administered in a short period of time, it is likely to gain cooperation of the subjects. Obviously subjects will not have very long span of attention. They will have very less span of attention towards your questionnaire, or maybe if you are asking any interview questions or something. That's why the tool should be in a short period of time to get the cooperation of the subject and save time of all those involved in its administration, obviously. Then the cost of construction, printing and administration of the tool should be reasonable. If it is out of budget, there is no meaning in it. So it should be effective. Also cost of construction and printing and administration all should be reasonable. The simplicity and ease of administration, the scores and interpretation are also important factors to be considered while selecting a tool, particularly when the expert advice is not easily available. If expert advice is not easily available, the researcher has to take the judgment there, decide by her or himself. So these are all things very, very important. Now the tool should interest and fascinate the subject so that it may gain their cooperation. Obviously whatever questionnaires we have taken as a tool, that should gain the fascination and interest of the subjects, and then only they will gain the cooperation of the subject. Now let's understand the standardization of a tool. Before understanding standardization of a tool, let's understand what is standardization actually. Standardization is a procedure used in science to increase the validity and reliability of research. That means standardized methods facilitate confidence among researchers, conforming to them that they and others who also confirm are gathering new knowledge about the same empirical phenomena. So let's see through one example here. Standardization is a framework of agreements to which all relevant parties in an industry or organization must adhere to ensure that all processes associated with the creation of a good or performance of a service are performed within set guidelines. So standardization of tool means already standardized tools which are reliable and valid are available, that researcher can choose it for the perfection and easily can do the administration. Then how to standardize a research tool now? One of the important steps in the standardization of any research tool is an items analysis. Whatever the questions selected or the items selected, analysis is very important. It is a statistical technique used for selecting and rejecting the items in a scale on the basis of the obtained values. Now it is done primarily to eliminate inconsistency of the items. So what is the need of this standardization of a tool? The research process, interventions and data collection tools, that is questionnaires, are standardized to minimize or control possible bias. If the administration is having his or her own questionnaire, there may be personal biases. Already available tool or available questionnaire is taken, then there won't be any chances of any personal judgments there. So this is very important, that in this process the tool which should be standardized. Now provides an overview of data collection strategies. Obviously already strategies are given in a manual of a tool, easily that researcher can check it out and proceed with the things. Now it is necessary because this process is considered the building block for developing a product under the defined rules and protocols that are followed universally and adopted by everyone. Obviously, why this research standardization of a tool is necessary? Because it is a building block for developing any product. Already defined rules and protocols are there, easily that researcher can follow and anyone can adopt easily. So we come to the end of this session. We will continue tools of research in the next class. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.